All rise. Honorable Judge Hinklemeyer.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you may seat. Alright. Is everybody accounted for?
You're really quiet.
Oh,
Sorry.
hold on. Let me do something real quick. Oh, alright, that better?
Yep.
Alright, is
Yes, Your
everybody
Honor.
accounted for?
Negative.
Who are we missing?
Mr. Dixon.
Alright, do we have a representative to be able to represent them?
I'll represent him.
Alright, state your name, please.
Doug Prince.
Alright. Alright, this is the case of Charles Lombardo versus the state. If you would, please give me a report or give me a case report on what happened, Mr. Prince or Officer Prince.
To the best of my knowledge, let me find this. This has been a fiasco, as you know.
Yep.
On the evening of May 4th, Monday of this week, Officer 332, Mr. Dixon, was approached by Mr. Charles over here and handed human feet.
Might I suggest that they come up to the bench right here?
Wrapped bag.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Go ahead and move up to the podium so I can hear you. Sorry.
No, right here.
Oh.
All right.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Let's start over.
Tempo.
Officer 332 was approached by Mr. Charles here on May 4th, Monday of this week.
Okay.
Charles handed him human feet that he supposedly had found. Upon searching Charles, Dixon found a small, neatly wrapped bag of crack in between feet. He said he was digging in the trash and found the feet. He was charged for the crack, and the feet were taken for further evidence.
All right. Thank you for the rendition. Do you have any questions, or do you have any witnesses or anything?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Lombardo, do you have a what's the word for it? Rebuttal for this?
I do, Your Honor.
Yes,
All right.
Your Honor.
Approach. All right. You may approach the podium, or the podium. No, your lawyer. Your lawyer. Sorry, Mr. Lombardo. All right.
All right.
Please state your name for me.
It's Paul Crankin.
All right. Take it you're representing Mr. Lombardo.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead and give me your account or his account.
All right, Your Honor. So on the night in question, my client, as you know in the report, had found some human feet, and being the good citizen he was, called the police to turn it in.
All right.
As the upstanding citizen that he is. And when he went to do this, the officer searched him, searched him, and he said as he was searching him, he felt something go in his pocket, and then the officer just happened to find the drugs in his pocket.
All right. Did Mr. Lombardo did Mr. Lombardo have knowledge of them being in his pocket?
The
The
drugs, Your Honor?
Yes, the drugs.
Are you saying before or after the incident?
Before.
No, there's yes, sir. There was nothing. There was no drugs in his pocket before, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Thank you for stating that. All right. Continue, please.
Objection.
Uh, granted.
How would he know that he didn't have drugs?
It's according to Mr. Lombardo.
It's just that
Yeah.
that's just word of mouth. We have no
Well,
idea if he really did or not.
All right. How do you?
Your objection has to have a reason, and number two.
Does Mr. Lombardo have a history of drug use?
No, sir. He is a clean, upstanding citizen.
What was he doing digging through the trash in the first place? If he's an upstanding citizen.
Sir,
As far as I know, there's nothing good to be found in the trash.
Sir,
It's trash.
he's homeless. Are you discriminating against him because he's homeless and has to scrounge for his food?
I never said any word about that.
What's his business?
But to my knowledge, homeless people don't dress in suits, especially not 3-piece suits like he's wearing.
Well, if he found one in the trash, he could wear it. And who's to say I didn't buy the suit for him because he's going to court?
Well, good on you if you did. But did you?
Yes, I did. I bought the suit for him because he's coming to court.
Okay. No further at this
right.
time, Your Honor.
All right. Please continue.
Yes, sir. That is our account of the story, how it went down.
All right. Now, does Mr. Lombardo understand that if he is to find anything of illegal substance or material or items, that when he calls the police, he's supposed to leave it in place and have the police come to him?
He didn't at the time, Your Honor.
All right.
He understands now, but he did not at the time, Your Honor. What he thought he was doing, he thought he was doing the right thing.
All right. Well, sometimes the right thing can be construed into the wrong ideas. You gotta look into your laws a little bit better. I can understand you didn't know it, but you still gotta look into it, and you gotta learn it.
Well, from my understanding, he's not charged for the feed. He's charged for the drugs that were allegedly planted in his pocket.
All right. Does he have any type of proof that they were planted?
We were told by the powers that be that we couldn't use the proof.
Okay. All right.
Objection. What powers?
The angels.
The government.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Your Honor, may I say something?
yes, you may approach. Mr. Crankin, please go back to your desk or your side real quick. All right.
Your Honor, may I call the defendant up here for questioning?
Yes. Is he here?
Excuse me, Mr. Charles here for questioning.
Yes. Mr. Charles, can you please approach the witness desk?
Forgive me if I don't sit.
Oh, you're good. Raise your right hand for him, please, sir. You swear to
That's not
tell the
my
truth,
right
the whole
hand,
truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right.
Mr. Charles,
Yes, sir.
if there was a cop say in city who was to plant something like that on a individual during an arrest, don't you think that uh, somebody like myself, as at the rank that I'm at, would know about the dirty copness that's going on?
Objection.
What's your objection? Or under what
Argumentative.
basis? Sorry. Under what basis?
Argumentative.
Hmm.
Argumentative how? I would just ask a question.
How is he to know that you were on top of everything when we couldn't procure any body cam footage or dash cam footage from
I'm
the officers?
captain. I'm one of the captains of the LSPD. I'm aware of a lot of things.
Well,
But if we
I
couldn't
will
get
have to say that the objection is granted because there is not, you can't guarantee that he knows you personally and knows
Okay,
your rank.
okay, that's
So,
fair. That's fair. Well, Mr. Charles,
Sir.
I would introduce myself upon arriving on scene, whatever. But I'll honor your objection, and I'll continue. Mr. Charles, if there is a reason to dig through the trash, what is your reasoning?
Oh,
Usually,
there's food and scrap metal and plastic, then I can go sell at the recycling.
I see. And you make an honest living doing that.
Pays for some meals, and every now and again I get enough money to pay for a motel.
Okay. Okay. So you have enough money to pay for a lawyer.
I'm not paying
objection.
for a lawyer.
I'm just trying to figure out why he's digging around in dumpsters in the first place, because this is not adding up. You have a lawyer sitting right over there who is probably charging you no telling how much money.
give me one sec. Mr. Crankin, if you want to step in front of your desk, I should be able to hear you better. I'm sorry if I didn't hear you say anything. There you
No,
go.
it's all right. I just
I believe he's working pro bono at this time.
yeah, I'm working pro bono on this case.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
Alright.
On what grounds can we believe that a cop would do such a thing that you are stating that they have done?
As I said in my statement, it wasn't the cop that was searching me. It was the two other plainclothes officers there. And later, he walked up to the Tahoe that I was in that was unmarked. I think it was a Tahoe. And he said, plead not guilty.
Oh, okay.
There was 3 officers there in total.
Did the other two officers did they make themselves known? Did they give you their name?
No, but on the impound receipt for my vehicle that they took, it's one of them, I believe, is Spencer. No, the other one's name, the one that planted. A deep, scratchy voice. I had no discernible.
So well, here's my question then. If one of them did it, why is LSPD being taken to court?
Was LSPD officer took me into the
It was
cells.
an LSPD recruit.
Well, he was acting alone and arrested me.
He was acting alone.
Was in the cells, arrested, and read up the charges and sent me to jail.
Alright. Real quick. I'm not too well versed in everything you guys do in y'all's offices, but is a rookie supposed to be out alone arresting people by himself?
Absolutely not.
Now, why
Not
is,
unless he has been cleared by his supervisors, which is me, that man standing right over there, and that man standing there holding his vest.
well, let me ask the 3 of you.
And our chief.
Or let me ask the other 2 of you. Did either one of you cleared him to be able to do that arrest?
No, Your Honor.
What about you in the back? I don't think you can hear me.
Ross.
Mr. Ross,
Yes.
did you clear your rookie to do an arrest that the night
Absolutely not. Sorry,
now,
Your Honor.
now I get that there was a lot of stuff going down at the time, and I see that I see that you guys had a good case up until the point I was made aware that the officer in questioning was a rookie. Now, why is a rookie why is a rookie in here by himself doing what he wants? That's a serious question. I want to know, why is a rookie doing what he wants?
That is an LSPD issue that is going to be addressed here shortly after this
Alright.
this case, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Alright,
I will
thank
say
you.
it now, Your Honor, that there is absolutely no reason why a rookie from our department is out without any prior authorization or clearance of his FTOs, especially coming from us here, the 3 captains. None of us approved it, and it will be handled internally.
Alright. I really do hope things can get figured out. Because with that was an unlawful arrest, unlawful detainment, and unlawful imprisonment.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor.
Yeah.
The state told him to plead not guilty. He just told me that.
Yeah. And I wonder why.
Also, objection.
Alright.
When a man hands a police officer human feet, does not matter where they came from, whose they are, that is grounds for detaining an individual and searching them right there.
Yes, for a sworn-in police officer. Until is he sworn in at this moment?
He is in his FTO phase. Therefore, he had 2 supervisors. It sounded like were U.S. Marshals, and U.S. Marshals are cleared to supervise state. They're cleared to supervise LSPD, and they're cleared to train them as they see fit.
Objection.
On what grounds?
Is there proof to show that these 2 were U.S. Marshals?
Well, unless
Your client just said they were plainclothes officers.
Yeah.
That's the only plainclothes officers we have in the city.
Do we have a sworn statement from these U.S. Marshals saying that they were there? There's nobody else on the report.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nobody else. The report is missing officers if there was other officers, which he should have put them down. The evidence and everything that was supposed to be in there, I haven't seen it. The report was sloppily written. So I don't know what else to say about this, because everything that this young gentleman has done has ruined your case. Now I'm trying to see the silver lining and see if you guys see.
I understand what you're saying, Your Honor. I understand what you're saying, Your Honor. I really do.
And I do understand that, yes, a police officer does have the right to search and detain, which is true. I understand that. But as far as I know, a rookie is until they are sworn in, a rookie stays a rookie. Once they are sworn in, they are then turned into then they are promoted to the next level, or whatever department it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought it went. That's how I thought it went. Now, if I'm wrong, please tell me.
With all due respect, you're wrong.
Yes, sir.
We go through a training phase. The training phase, we are then released upon with an FTO.
All right.
With an FTO's approval. After that, we release them not to be officers completely working alone, but to be
But without him
They
putting
they
down,
are rookies. They are rookies in training. Sorry, they are rookies in training.
all right.
They're not to, again, they're not to operate alone. They are to operate with a supervisor. Granted, they can go out, they can drive a car by themselves, and they can do just about anything, but they have to have somebody else present. That being said,
Yeah.
I took an oath, so I will tell you the truth. That young man had not been released to even drive alone or drive with a FTO at the time. So,
All right.
my hands are tied, and he did break rules. I mean, he will suffer the consequences because of
All
that.
right. And unfortunately, because of his actions, you guys have to suffer the consequences. And I'm gonna have to rule in favor of Mr. Lombardo because way he written his report messed you guys up completely. He did not state that he had anybody with him. So by the evidence, he was all alone. He arrested somebody alone. He searched somebody alone. He imprisoned somebody alone. And he didn't put down anything stating that he had anybody else with him. That's the unfortunate facts. Now, if there's something, if there's another way of doing it, or if
Your
there's
Honor.
something I missed, let me know.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Yeah.
As right as you are, but in Mr. Charles, he swore to tell the truth, and he's telling the truth. There was two other officers there.
As far
Just because my rookie, as far as we know, and my rookie did mess up. I'm not. My hands are tied. I'm not saying that you are wrong, but he did say that there was two others there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he didn't show proof that he knew that they were officers. He was taking a guess because I don't he for as far as I know, he was taking a guess. He doesn't have any proof that they were officers. He doesn't. I don't know the man from left or right, and I hate to do it because I know you gentlemen are fine officers and you all uphold the law to the best of your abilities, and I love the fact that you guys do everything that you do. But sometimes mistakes are made and these things happen.
Yep, this is a mistake, and like I said earlier, he will be made known.
All right. Well,
and I will apologize upon his behalf. All of LSPD, Mr. Lombardo, I am sorry that you were wrongfully charged. I can go in and I will take all those records off of, or all those charges off of his record.
that would be greatly appreciated.
With your permission, Your Honor.
That permission is granted. That is greatly appreciated. Again, I'm sorry it went this way, but I have to rule in favor of Mr. Lombardo. I hope things get better, things work out better. Mr. Lombardo, please accept the apology of this court for your time being taken. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
we will end this, and I would like to talk to Captain Ross and Captain Prince in my office.
Mr. Lombardo,
please.
your record's clean, sir.
All right, give me a
Thank you.
second. All right. Oh, I actually did find out I cannot set up a court if I don't at least charge $1 to somebody. For some reason.
Take it off. Take it off.
I'll give you $1, Judge.
I'll give you $2.
Oh, wait a minute. I might have figured
I'll
it
give you
out.
$5.
Hold on. I
Mr.
might have figured
Lombardo,
it out.
do you remember how much your fine was?
I believe it was
50
3
bucks says you
months in
can't grow
jail
hair.
and $500.
Look at the
They've
chin.
already sent me to jail.
Your Honor, can I reimburse him for his fine?
That would be greatly appreciated. Let me see. There we go.
Well,
Alright.
All rise.
If I can get unstuck. Alright.
the whole
Hey
one
guys,
person's gonna
Rabbit, I'm
rise.
back. I had to take a little break.
Prince, if you
For
please follow
those
me.
of you who
Yes,
know,
sir.
you know. If you don't, I do have MS, so I had a little bit of a stumble today, but I'm hopefully going to get that better. Enjoy, and please come again for the next video.